Greetings everyone, and Grade here for another couple heroes to replay. On the south side as the British forces, we got a semicolon, period, semicolon. It's spawned as the yellow British ally, we got JakeC. Spawned on the north side as the magenta OKW player, we got TeddyMcFluff. And spawned as this red OKW ally, we got William H. Harris, who selected 0 bulletins. Looks like we do have some doctrines selected on it. We've got the Tank Hunter, not Tank Hunter's doctrine, Special Weapons Regiment, as well as the Mobile Assault Regiment, versus the Elite Armor Doctrine. And the last player could go for Breakthrough, or Special Operations, or Elite Armor Doctrine. I'm leaning towards Special Operations at the moment. Volks Grenadiers with Infiltration Grenades, always a good combination. The Panther Command Paint's always quite nice and able to support out your teammate as well yourself. Breakthrough and Explosives are nice, but a little bit have an overlapping role with Volks Grenadiers. Jag Tiger is always quite nice. Both those options to offer the Shield Officer. You can't go for Elite Armor, but his teammate's gone for Elite Armor. Gotta mix up a little bit. Got a bit of heavy cover there from both sides. Can't say how effective it is. We do have now an early British mortar. The range a little bit short there. Stone Pioneers come for a flank. So this mortar means a little bit slow on reinforcements. Volks Grenadiers can be charged with the Stone Pioneers. Very nice. Got the recovery sector there, but they will have trouble versus the Stone Pioneer. Needs to focus on the Stone Pioneers first. Focus on the recovery section. Got his teammates' forces there. Good. Focus on the Stone Pioneer. Focus on that. Volks Grenadiers firing away from range. Mortar was targeting the Stone Pioneer, looks like. Volks Grenadiers to rotate around behind some good heavy cover. And we've got this intersection. Engage the Kugelwagen. Yellow's not going for the Universal Carrier. Red's going for a 2-2-1. Stone Pioneers and Volks Grenadiers now advancing. And got a bit of a got a hit there on the wall segment itself. It's got hit by a projectile animator.
Combat unit ready.
2-2-1 now established, and give me a moment to open up my other drink. Gotta stay hydrated. It looks like the magenta OKW player has selected Elite Armor Doctrine to complement his teammates' Elite Armor Doctrine. So they have a lot of Elite Armor Doctrine. While both players do have access to the Sturm Tiger, we'll probably not see a Sturm Tiger. I don't think they ever really nailed the balance of the Sturm Tiger. It's either A, overpowered, or B, completely worthless. It's more close to the worthless side of the spectrum at the moment. Very difficult to get good value from. Volks Grenadiers do fall back. Over here, Kugelwagen advance way forward, trying to hit the intersection there. And Vicar is firing away against the Kugelwagen, does back off to the line of sight block there. Now it's in vision range, does get plinked a little bit there. Knocked around the intersection a little bit. And does force back the intersection there. Kugelwagen needs to fall back into repairs. 2-2-1 engaging by the Vickers K equipped Universal Carrier. Stone Pioneers does fall back there. Volks Grenadiers probably should either find some heavy cover, eyeing for the fuel sector. Though this guy is almost down. Of course, does not have the prerequisites for the Panzerfaust. Battle Group HQ now being upgraded with the mechanized battle group. Getting that research will allow him to access the Panzerfausts. Mortar hits the Volks Grenadiers directly. Volks Grenadiers do fall back. 2-2-1, trying to take out the Universal Carrier. Upgrade 2-2-3 now. So if you've got this 2-2-1 engaging this intersection, some tells me we may see an AEC or two this game. A section push right forward with assault officer, throws out a glide gammon.
Our capture point. They're trying to take it.
And quite a bit of Vickers volley there onto the Kuvagen. Does avoid the mortar there. 2-2-3, taking a little bit of damage. Vickers trying to could have a good opportunity to engage the Vickers. Folks Engineers not proper soon. Could charge for against Senior Grenade there. 2-2-3, firing a volley there. Does have upgraded STGs at this point in time. Just stick nope, decides to retreat back. Does get the sector decaptured. Fully capturing will just delay the recapture. It's also not the cutoff sector. This sector is the cutoff sector. These squads do fall back. And up here, got the Shroom Pioneers kept the VP. Got a Battle Group HQ deployed in the field, as well as a Battle Group HQ, as well as a pile of medical supplies, which can still be useful, even if we do have medics. Of how it can be still be useful is if you fall back, say you fall back 4 out of 4 models of Obsidian, which are down to like 1% health, just pick up the medical supplies and push forward. No downtime. Stun grenade does get dodged there, and the Shippunter is being overran by the recovery sappers.
Anti-tank rockets on the field.
Volkswagen is firing away against hits there on the recovery sapper. Ooh, taking a nice little hit there. The Volkswagen is starting to fall back as well.
Authorized to make emergency repairs.
Volkswageners may get wiped on out. Well, the smoke was there good. It seemed a little bit off, but looks like it does cover right there. Could be just a little bit of desync issue. To now have a squad of tank hunters, that's probably a good idea to engage these 2-2-3s. A nice adequate response to it. And it can always be upgraded with some Piets later on. Let's see, both players have 111 fuel at the moment, so they have gotten the exact same build on the field. Both these 2-2-3s could be established there. Magenta could just deploy himself on the field to get that delicious fuel to fuel up his thirsty vehicles. Red can take time to set himself up on this munition sector there and get enough munitions to feed his hungry guns. Though, like the Opal Blitz, the 2-2-3's collection aura effect does not affect your teammates. Rolls a miss there. Does throw a gamma bomb there, does largely avoid it. Smoke there. Bolster's gonna try and back off the heavy cover there. Here's Sniper. Nope, just the tank hunter squad. Shrimp Pioneers do fall back.
Reinforcements are ready. A supply carrier and weapons sections are available. Damned enemies trying to
Blue
take a
can now
point from
go
us.
for the resupply half track. Kuvagen does not get taken out there. Fortunately forward, they are getting suppressed by the Vickers. The AoE suppression could become back, but does hit the retreat button. Recovery Sapper taking some damage there. 6 pounder finds the 2-3. 2-3 decides to run away from it. Starting to hit this 2-2-3 there for the tank hunter squad. Very nice. And it is starting to back off a little bit. British players starting to decapture this cutoff sector. Very nice.
Get ready, you. This is bloody dangerous.
Blue's not deployed 2 recover or 2 tank hunter sections. Probably should still go with the 5-man squad upgrade since he does have 3 infantry sections or 2 infantry sections and 1 Royal Engineer. Red's not going from Obusadatsun, which should be a very effective asset right now. Magenta has gone for triple volts. Red currently has 2. Not sure if one of them got wiped. Don't think it did. See, both of the OP players probably have Panzer authorization authorized. Has both of them have 80 fuel. We're probably going to see both of them go for a Panzer 4.
Emergency repair kits have been issued to all vehicle crews.
And now the 223 does get hit a little bit there. Heat grenade connects. Smoke covers the tree. Does get one more hit and miss. So 223 will skip on there while the 223 is advancing. Trying to hunt down that sniper. Sniper is down. And looks like this 223 is falling back before he receives a heat grenade from that falling back squad. Looks like they did utilize the take aim ability.
We're losing a capture point.
Getting bombed there onto recovery sappers. He does avoid it. And Osasun may get wiped out here. But the Vickers got caught reloading. Probably from the aim shot ability being ended. Volkswagen is now pushing way forward, getting a bit damage from the squads, forced back on intersections. Does largely avoid the Cinder Grenade, eats some of his own Gamma Bomb there.
Command post is finished.
And one bolt does fall back, the other one's going to be staying fighting. They're a bit more effective at close range. Assault Officer does need to be focused down and be forced back. Does shoot back there, still tracking him. Probably got idea not to continue tracking him, not any chance for him to get wiped out. Magenta goes for his own Obusadatsun, which also upgrades some LMG-34s. Now, do you have the Obusadatsun squad falling back there? But Kenwood probably should keep his distance well. Can't do much versus these recovery sappers. Minesweeper there. Landmine has been swept. And 223 moving around. This 223 is actually a veteran C4. It gets access to the Regal AT mine ability. You don't see it down here because there's a limited amount of builds that is displayed in the replay viewer. But there is now the Regal AT mine ability. Cannon Warfare rolls a miss. It sounded like a landmine detonation, honestly, so the landmine may have been detonated. Landmine swept, so it is not going to be... Oh, does recamouflage there. Kubawagen or 223 does go down. Getting rid of the efficiency 4 there. Big loss there. Regal AT mines are an incredibly powerful landmine. Regal AT mines do 320 damage and does cause the full immobilization crit. Meaning, if a tank hits it, not an engine crit, not a heavy engine crit, fully unable to move. Cannon Warfare does fall back there. And looks like the Obusadatsun squad does fall back. Volkswagen and Obusadatsun moving around. We got multiple commando squad by yellow. Oh, that's a Cromwell. Red has now put out his Panzer IV. Magenda's now going for his own Panzer IV. Cromwell is on the hunt. Red's Panzer IV could rotate over to engage with Cromwell if his teammate asks for it. Which would probably be a good idea if he does. Well, looks like Red's Panzer IV heading down south. Don't know how cohesive these two players are. Excuse me. It feels like there's a little bit more cohesion between the two British players, but only by a small amount. Red, the two northern players, don't appear to have massive cohesion, but they're doing quite well independently. Which is generally the minimum you want in a teammate. Not necessarily you need good cohesion, just you want to make sure they do well enough by themselves. Because after all, team games are more closer, like for example, I like always say, ooh, squad wipe there. Like something I like to always say when it comes to like 3v3s, is effectively 3 1v1s with a possibility to support each other. Because after all, usually one player goes to 1 BP, and another player goes to the second BP, and the third player goes to the third BP. Add or subtract the fuel points. Heat rounds utilized there. 2 more pens, that Karma will go down. 1 more pen and the Karma will go down, but may see heat grenade. Stardust fire is turned on, and does get out of vision range and hits the recovery sapper there. There goes the recovery sapper there. There may have been a bit of friendly fire damage. Nope, no friendly kill. Thought there was. The tank hunter squads may need to be upgraded to Piets relatively soon. Does require the must-be territory. And we do have hold line there, but hold line is only affecting the sector and none else. So I'm sort of surprised it didn't hit this sector there, or some of these ones. So maybe they've been, I'm not sure why it's only for that one sector, but it currently just is.
Trying to take a point from us.
If it goes to the 30-second mark, I think it is, and we don't see any air strafe runs, so it's definitely not affecting that sector.
Our capture point. They're trying to take it.
My apologies, I hit my microphone. Thanks for rotating around. We do have the Panzer artillery. That's a good round of the garrison, and the artillery will finish off the garrison. There's the strength and run. And looks like the Strum Pioneers got hit pretty hard there.
Enemy causing trouble, trying to take one of our points.
And we've now got a blitz, combat blitz there. Horseback commandos. Can't say if got any crushes. So it's 5 kills, so I don't think he got 5 any crushes, because when I last checked to see if he got any friendly fire kills, he was at 5 kills. Good shot there, gets a finish off that squad entirely. It does see the heat grenade, because the Panzer IV was very cold. Smoke grenade there, which will help cover his AT gun streaks. Slots and Volksingers before will find some stuff. Heat round does roll a miss there. Cromwell has taken some hits. Don't know if one more heat round will finish off him or not. Doesn't seem like it would, but maybe. Does take a heat grenade there. Ooh, finish off that squad entirely. Good pen there. Do now a Churchill not deployed in the field. Churchills will be a pretty good counter to the Oak Panzer IV. They're highly beefy. Pride has turned it on. Hodge just turned it off and starts shooting everything. Cromwell coming around the support.
Unit is ready for action.
Does go for another recovery sapper. Looks like he lost all his intersections and recovery sappers. Can't remember how many he's gone for, but now he has 1 recovery sapper and that's it. Yellow has not enough fuel for another Churchill. Blue has neither hammer nor anvil. Let's go for Carmo. Probably gonna do the throw up for Firefly. Could I have the Crocodile? Go fire Hammer or Anvil there. And does not get the wipe there. Go quick hands forward, quick forward. Right wounded, receive the bounce there. I think it can withstand one pen. Carmo or Churchill does not take a pen spouse there.
Supply hub getter is ready for this.
Carmo still wounded. Hands forward, firing away. Slightly wounded, just needs some scratches buffed out. Gammon Bomb or Frag Grenade there wipes out the Shrimp Pioneer. The sudden Mills Bomb is always a bit of a surprise. And we got a snare there onto the 223. Does have emergency war, gets access to the Regal AT mines. And also will receive some boys AT rifle shots any moment now. Carmo backing off, one shot away from death. Hands forward, shirt face right direction. Rolls a miss there, throws a smoke there, rolls a little bit behind. Heat grenade needs connect. Heat round connected. Gonna try to take out the Panzer IV. Does manage to get a quick shot there, needs to keep him falling back. No heat grenades being casted there. Does turn up his fire and does fire away. Firefly will do it too. I do agree with that. Land mattress firing away. Getting massive hits there. Blue lost the intersection sun. As both tank hunters have probably lost one of his regular squads there. Blue has some missions, so he could hide for tulips and beat Dutch. And looks like the Carmo opens right forward. Looks like it takes out the Kugelwagen. Get some good pens on the Churchill. Hanswell still has to be careful. Churchill has good armor and still has a decent amount of health remaining. Branchable smoke grenade there onto the commandos. It looks like the Carmo will escape on out of there. Oop, we got a full squad right there. I think that was a squad of Volks. Obsassin, see the Gammon Bomb there. One commando squad doesn't need to fall back. Possibly getting wiped there. The other Obsassin squad just falls back. And the commandos are going to pursue a little bit. Okay, that'll be Pants 4 here. Sniper does to get a shot there. Do now have a recon pass from something that's probably from the artillery officer. Sniper push way forward. This guy needs to fall back. He can utilize emergency repairs if needed. But he's actually out of munitions, so never mind. Commandos are camouflaged, ready for a bit of an ambush. And become bush. They are bush because they are next to bush. We now have a nice landmine detonation there on the old assassin, forcing them back. And that land mattress is being effective. There are two of them in the field. Commandos, I think, just wiped out a Shrimp Pioneer as well. Looked away for a brief moment. The power of bush.
Where do you want us?
Group sections push way forward. And Mills bomb thrown. He does retreat back. Remember as well, tank cutter squads do still have access to Mills bomb. I remember also when Mills bomb had no minimum range. It was such a very fun thing just to drop a Mills bomb at your own feet and explode everything. Since the duration time in the air is almost non-existent, it was very hard to react to. Open Assassins will fetch C1, push way forward. When they get fetch C2, they get their actual combat benefits. Volkswagens do fall back there. Over here, got the Schwimmfighters move forward. Obsassin squad does a bit of damage. Universal Carrier has gone down.
Enemy threatening a capture point.
Churchill VC1 now has access to the JakeC pintle mount and to the Sten's side mounted machine guns. M34 or Vickers following back at the Obsassin push way forward. And I do hear now a land mattress barrage raining on him, firing away, trying to splash some of these guys, force them back at least. Cromwell rotating around. And it does hit the Suxafus immediately. Ooh. I think he was trying to push forward for a barrage and found the Churchill just happened to find it. Bad luck here by Red, but overall bad positioning there by Red. He pushed that guy too far forward in the front line. And forcing back up off combat blitz, going for another Suxafus. And you also now the hold the line active.
Ready for further orders. Back up to full force.
Commandos not propping cover, so they were not hiding there. Gamma bomb thrown. And fragile smoke in return. Good mortar hit there onto the Volksgrenadiers.
Half-track has arrived on the battlefield.
Another Suxafus now deployed in the field. Does avoid the bundle grenade and decides to retreat on back.
Field recovery teams are ready to
Up here,
salvage vehicles.
Obsassin push way forward. Will receive Mills
Capture
bomb.
point is being overrun.
He does avoid the Mills bomb. The full health Obsassin squad does fall back. That may have been a misclick. Firefly advancing. And here comes Suxafus. Maybe trying to barrage over here. I'm not sure exactly. Yep. Commando's trying to advance the way forward, trying to find another camouflage location. They have found one. Excuse me.
New land mattress ready to go.
Another land mattress spotted in the field by Yellow. It's gone for triple land mattress. There's a lot of anti-infantry. Paul at this point, Yellow's at pop cap, so I was gonna say maybe a Firefly next, but he is at pop cap. So Blue will be needed for more anti-tank role, so maybe another Firefly could be quite useful for him. He is probably trying to go for the Crocodile, however. Another land mattress
Damned
barrage
enemies trying to
raining
take a
on
point from
in.
us.
Schwimmfighters may get wiped out there. Does. And they just deploy another vehicle. It is a Jagdpanzer in the field now. Help them deal with that Cromwell a bit more decisively. Or maybe Firefly, maybe it's a little bit of both. Does have two Panzer IVs, one Jagdpanzer. Red has, of course, the one Panzer IV and the Suxafus. Decent from Mills bomb there to mill those Volksgrenadiers to a thin red pace. Good shot there. And 600 does find the Panzer IV getting spotted by the Commandos. Obsassin trying to hit. Commandos ambush there, gets the ambush attack, which means they get a bit of a running boost, not sprint, because they still fire and move off firing. You now have a land mattress barrage up here trying to hit that Superspruce. The Superspruce may retaliate. Superspruce is retaliating. Almost fall back. Here comes Superspruce. Direct hit. And the rest actually framed too far there, so got a decent hit, but could have been better. Though then again, all attacks would be better. Looks like taking big damage there from multiple sources. And Magetta's not only lost one, but both his Panzer IVs very quickly. They're on fire. You see all the fire on the ground, on the grass. Panzer IV straight forward. I think I hit the Cromwell moving around. And his taking shots there onto the AT gun. Doesn't kill it off with that shot. He may be forced on the ground while attack ordering. Because hitting the AT gun is usually 100% accurate, so that could have been forced on the ground while in attack order. The Cannon Warfare does get a good shot there.
We've 100 points left.
Churchill firing away. Yeah, Kwanzaa does get a good pen there. Churchill Crocodile has more armor and less health than a Churchill tank, making it overall less durable. It has like half the health, if I remember correctly. I'm probably remembering incorrectly. But always feels like the Churchill Firefly or Churchill Crocodile and Aviary are always a bit more squishy than the actual regular Churchill variant due to its less health. Boatsman is getting immolated.
Point is being overrun.
May see heat grenade there. Yep, the Icons is no longer cold. Thanks to the heat, as well as all the heat. Oberthausen getting immolated. Churchill falling on back. Yep, Churchill just continue falling on back. Deep section straight forward. We do have plus the tank hunter section there. He may have tried to push forward, get a heat grenade here. Does plink the Yagpons a little bit more. Let's find the Vet 4 Panzer IV. Does throw some rounds there. Could get a heat grenade there. Does not. Over here, focusing is straight forward. Getting hit a little bit there. Getting hit pretty hard by the Churchill. Amount of camouflage there. And Firefly moving around. Do now the Crocodile immolating the Oberthausen. And Red does go for another Stuxafus. Commandos get a nice little ambush there. Late response there from the Oberthausen. They are Veteran C3 and Veteran C4 now. And the Veteran C2 is where they get all their combat benefits. Gamma Bomb. No frangible smoke. That's Gamma Bomb. And I was thinking Bundle Grenade. Commandos do fall back. Stuxafus firing away. May hit the Commandos retreat. Annihilates the 5-man squad. I was going to hit now at the 2-man squad, but I think Red's perfectly fine taking out one of those Commandos. Red may need to get out his own Yagpons at the current point in time. Magenta does have 2, so maybe not. Churchill does take a shot there. Bounce there on the Churchill. And got some sort of artillery being brought in there. I think it's the... Actually, I don't know what type of artillery it is. Base artillery raining on in, so some sort of officer must have brought it on the strike. Which one? I'm not sure. Good strike on the Oberthausen. Yeah, Icons is pushing way forward. Grenade's been thrown there. Gets good hit on the Cannon Warfare. May wipe it out. Churchill now back to C3, so can now automatically repair turrets on these ancient crits over time, if they were to appear. Good damage on the Kanza. Squad gets wiped on out. Just trying to go for another squad. Storm Pioneers for repairs. May not have repair HQ. Red does have a mechanized HQ. Does have repair upgrade. So Red could eye for King Tiger. And now the Volunteers push forward. Let's open Assassin for support. And we've got one section squad falling back. The section squad trying to pick up that Volcano Repair, and he does. They get wiped out, however. Looks like the Panzer is largely missing, though.
We're losing a capture point.
Talk about advancing. Right now, the British players down 80 tickets. The Okinawan players have 337. Feels like the British players in a much better position, at least in arm composition wise, while the Okinawan players have more VPs available. But it feels like the game's slowly going to favor the British players' favor. Sukus takes out a recovery sapper, decrews the AT gun, so great Sukus shot there. So Red Sukus is starting to do some good work. So far it's killed off at 13 and 7. And Red's Prince 4, Efficiency 4, nearly Efficiency 5. Now got the land mattresses barraging Red's base. Red does have a squad of Storm Pioneers, so you can repair up the HQs. Holy crap. Yep, he lost both those HQs. He has 4 land mattresses. No wonder. I was wondering. It's like, I thought last time I checked he had 3. I thought 3 wouldn't be enough for 4. Well, Red has been sent back to Stone Age. He has to go for King Tiger at this point in time. He does decrease 3 land mattresses. A very nice barrage there. I think Red should start eyeing to go for King Tiger. He can no longer go Storm Tiger. Don't think a third Storm Super Spruce would be great. Combat Blitz there, allow him to dodge a shot. There's also some really win. Doesn't have Storm Pioneer for repairs as well as the Mechanized HQ. Red's quite battered, bruised, and beaten. He probably should go for another squad of Volks in the run. Maybe there's another squad of Storm Pioneers to let Pants 4 keep on going. But I think another squad of Volks would be good.
Ready for action.
Does roll and miss there. Receive the pen is Efficiency 5. Heat round rolls and miss. Cromwell or Churchill rolls. The Panzer's rolling unlucky the misses there over and over again. Does receive a heat grenade. Yeah, Pons is advancing. Good bounce. Volcano Warfare gets a hit there on the Panzer. Vet 5 Obisots pushing forward. Unvetted Volt Swings getting ripped apart. Got a sniper here with cold fire turned on. Infos got hold line active in this sector only. Super's firing away, so they will get reviewed by the airstrikes, in which he may get hit pretty hard there. Super's is over here. He got lucky and avoided those guys there. The Super's do reposition in time. A lot of down support weapons. Land matches have not been recruited. Blue could grab some. Blue has quite still a sizable force in the field, 94 population. His team has 64. Jen has 67 and 59. Red is going for the King Tiger. Doesn't really have much of any other choice. Another Volt Spinners in the build queue. Magenta has Battle Group and the Sheer Transporters. Can't go for King Tiger. Going for another Panzer 4. Can work against bit hits there. And there goes the Firefly. That's a pretty good pick there. Going for another Firefly. The Yakban's cohorts will still be useful against the Churchills. Heat rounds loaded. Bounce there. Heat rounds will increase damage, not pen. Some Pioneers do take a damage. Take some good damage there. Good shots there onto the Volcano Warfare. Volcano Warfare does go down. Smoke rounds raining on in. And with the two repair sappers, heavy engineers, that church will be paired up in no time. Take a even more beating. Super Spruce Barrage raining on in. Takes the mortar and splashes one of the Volcano land matches down again. Transport back on all pass, take some damage there from the Churchill Crocodile. Another good shot there. Yeah, Conzor's need to rotate around. This one's special C2, so can same additional shot there. Heat grenade onto the Panzer 4. Good pen there on the Crocodile. Rolls a miss there. Crocodile prone being wiped out there. Heat round bounced. Got unlucky there. And throws a smoke grenade on, or a smoke round on itself. Very nice. Land mattress is firing on in. Splashes the Yakons a little bit there. Good pen there. A lot of repairs required back here. A lot of stuff quite damaged. Red does have some Pioneer. That's a squad of Volks. There's the Vet 5 Obasassin sprints way forward. This Vet 4 Obasassins move around trying to decrease some weapons. Take some hits there. Mondo seeing some fire there. Got another Volt unit forward. What little force Red has, it is quite veteran. Gamma Bomb and Mills Bomb wipes out the Obasassin, though the Crocodile does finish it off. Picking out Vet 5 Obasassin is a very big pick. Magenta's Vet 5 Obasassin push way forward. And Super Spruce Barrage gets some damage from the land mattresses, slowly whittling them down. Good shot there onto the Panzer 4. Oh, there was a landmine detonation there. Double heat rounds there. Churchill Crocodile could go down. May just want to focus on the Firefly at this point in time. It can throw as a threat. One round connect, the other one does roll a miss. Heat round has subsided. Does get one more heat round there. Main gun short crit there. The boys AT may take it out. Looks like it does take out there. OKW Panzer 4, push forward. Another hold the line active. OKW Panzer 4 there. Battery C5. It looks like this OKW Panzer 4 is starting to fall back as well. Right, I think just got a King Tiger. King Tiger pulling the field. Good. None of the missions really born to the Panzer Commander. So it's probably best to go for the Pinto mount, but it does go to the Panzer Commander. Land mattress barrage reading in. This hits there onto the Panzer 4. Let's see, I'm not sure if he meant to hit the commandos or try to hit that intersection, but the commandos got forced back by the King Tiger nonetheless. That weapon just exploded. I don't think it got salvaged. I don't know what happened there. Was the Jagdpanzer? Maybe the Jagdpanzer. Mitch is going for a pair of the cannon warfers now.
Anti-tank battery is ready for deployment.
King Tiger advancing. Destroying an AT gun, vacuum sucked the truck hood, and does roll miss, detonating a landmine there. Churchill's advancing, can't do much plus the King Tiger. Does get a pen there, heat rounds utilized on the King Tiger. Does back off, back off in time. Rolls a miss there. One more heat round release fire. And which rolls a miss. Good hit there by the Panzer 4, which sounded like it was a King Tiger shot. Why is the Panzer 4 attack sound effect? Something's a little bit weird there. It's making a bit more damage than the sound of more heavy sound effect than normal. Looks like Churchill does get whittled down a little bit there by the Warframe half track.
Anti-tank gun and crew
And now got the Churchill Crocodile against way forward. Panzer 4 takes some damage. And the Panzer 4 does go down there. The Jagdpanzer Efficiency 2. King Tiger rotating around. And looks like the Firefly getting some good hits there onto the Jagdpanzer. Heat rounds utilized. If he gets one hit on the Firefly, does not manage to take him out. Heat grenade connects. Rolls a miss there. King Tiger just needs to start backing on up to the mechanized HQ. Volkswagens do fall back. Got the Churchill over in this region. Got the land mattresses there. Takes out one of the Suxafus there. The other one is still on cooldown. Bed 5, Panzer 4. With combat blitz there. The SWS half track does go down there. And Champagne is preparing that up. Got the Volkswagen straight forward. Finds all these support weapons. The unvetted one should just stick around, cover the VP, while the Vet 5 one just starts shooting fish in a barrel. He could steal himself a land mattress. He grabs himself a land mattress. Will the Churchill able to stop him? King Tiger fully repaired. Not Efficiency 1 just yet. So no spearhead. The gun itself, if it gets destroyed, the gun goes down. King Tiger does get a good shot there. Bounce there, bounce there. Good pen there on the Churchill. Doesn't get infantry 1 just yet, but one more engagement and it will. The Icons fully repaired, has armor skirts, so can take another shot now. Though Fireflies do a little bit more than standard 160 damage. Do now have a land mattress floating field. Gets a good hit there, splashing them down, destroys, I think, a support weapon. Tide of forces over here. Does wipe out that squad entirely. Drops an LMG-34. And grenade there. May lose a vet 5 Obstas and drops 2 weapons there. Can the officer pick up both of those? It does. Oh. A move that officer around as well. That is a dual put LMG officer. Here comes a land mattress. And Schumpeter taking some hits there as well. Looks like the Axis players may be getting hit by a bit of fatigue. It is the 51-minute mark, and they're making some sizable, getting a lot of sizable losses there. He's now put on double Firefly, and he's affected both of the British players affected top cap, both of them at 90. And spare completions can be used for repairs or reinforcements. Great shot there. King Tiger has taken a bit of a beating there from the Churchills, not Churchills, Fireflies. British players on 35 tickets, Axis players down to 90. Triple double capture in favor of the Allies. Gonna be triple capture. Make sure you get the triple capture, close out the game. Triple capture can help him close out the game very soon. Yagpons are taking a bit of a beating there. Commando's spotting, but Cannon Warfare falls back. Cannon Warfare probably gets wiped out there. Apparently not.
Down to 75 points. Unit ready.
Axis players only have a short amount of time. They have 1 engagement before they lose the game. They have a triple capture against them. Borderline has subsided. He probably won't be able to play that again this game. So at this point in time, throw all your main munitions. And the Vet 5 Pets 4 goes down. Took a beating there. Yag comes up at C4. King Tiger needs to start advancing. Volkswagen is falling back there. Sugasafu somewhere, maybe around here. Nails the Vet 3 Cannon Warfers. Slightly splashes the 6-pounder. And we still got quadruple land mattress here. Axe players on 22 tickets, but Cannon Warfare takes some damage there. Again, gains a good damage there, but still got an intersection there that just keeps down the point. I think the Axis players are being knocked out of the game now. 10 tickets remaining. King Tiger getting beaten up. There's a lot of AT on the field. And the Axis players have surrendered. This is Angrade saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.